We're in the rural village of Gamcha, 25 short kilometers from the smoggy heart of Kathmandu, Nepal. Life is very basic here in the outskirts of the Kathmandu Valley. Lots of kids and dogs, moms, dads, and grandmas, living their lives much the same as previous generations. Except, of course, for television and more smartphones than you could possibly imagine. The men and women of Gamcha are daily wage workers, laboring mostly in the nearby fields. They're particularly busy right now harvesting the crucial rice crop. We're wrapping up the first phase of our flag expedition, Breathe Easy Nepal 2014-15. The expedition is a collaborative effort by the Himalayan Stove Project and the Environmental Physiology Lab at the Mayo Clinic, headed by Dr. Bruce Johnson. Our goal was to quantify the benefits our EnviroFit clean cook stoves were providing to the families and to establish baseline data for further field work in subsequent years. Our field work was conducted principally in Gamcha, where we, the Himalayan Stove Project, and the Rotary Club of Triprashur had installed 90 clean cook stoves in January 2014. These stoves were given at no cost, but we required, as we do whenever we distribute stoves, that all recipients make a small contribution to a village-administered fund to be used for community purposes. After getting baseline data on the previously installed stoves and the families using them in 49 homes, we and our Kathmandu Rotary partners distributed some stoves to previously unserved homes in Gamcha. Working with Rotary and Rotaract Club members and Nepalese support personnel, we gathered in-home data on air particulate levels emitted from traditional stoves, as well as from new Himalayan Stove Project clean cook stoves.
102.
We also collected limited biomarkers and gathered qualitative data about general health with a brief questionnaire. We've been able to quickly evaluate a limited amount of our data. We found that total particulate counts were reduced dramatically, as expected. These charts show values from conventional stoves and the new stoves. The differences confirm lab data that show a reduction of up to 90% in household air pollution. Fuel use is also reduced dramatically, up to a 75% reduction. These images show the self-reported before and after fuel use story very clearly. One question we asked routinely was, would you sell your stove? No one said that they would sell, and many were quite emphatic. One woman said she wouldn't sell it for 20,000 rupees, which is $200, or 10 months' average earnings in Nepal. Others said, routinely, it's a part of the home now, and we wouldn't sell it. During our visit in Nepal, we talked with Ian and Sarita Wall, who have been implementing partners of the Himalayan Stove Project since its 2010 inception.
The stoves go right to the source. There's no room for things to be siphoned off. I think it's a spot-on project. You go into one house, you touch one family. That family then has children who have children who have children, and the cascading health benefits are very, very far-reaching. I'm sure that in a few years' time there would be thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people that have been positively affected.
My first experience when we brought the stove in village for the installation and making a cup of tea is a 5 minute faster, and that's make so much difference to my villager. 2 days collecting wood is just take the 1 day, means 1 day is a saving for themselves and saving the trees, you know. My whole village are happy because they don't need to go every week for collecting wood.
Pasang Temba Sherpa, whose grandfather was the founding Rinpoche of the legendary Tengboche Monastery in the shadow of Mount Everest, and who has worked with us in the Khumbu, or Mount Everest region, since 2011, had this to say.
Khumbu is very high and is in the national park. The growth of the trees are very short, and everyone is depending on the wood. They save lots of time, and it's also for the environmental. We don't cut much because it's not easy, because it is in the national park. So it was much better. I have lots of requests for you for this project.
Our efforts in late 2014 gave us a jump start for the 2015 phase of our expedition.
त्रिपुरेश्वरको तर्फबाट र म आफ्नो तर्फबाट धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु।